ते म्हणे 5 मिनिट थांबा. हॅलो हॅलो
हाँ मैम.
हा निलेश सर. एक मिनिट. हॅलो.
हा बोला ना येतोय आवाज.
ओके ओके ओके. हॅलो.
Hello ma'am.
हा. So now you
Ma'am.
can start.
Okay, thank you ma'am. Good afternoon one and all. On behalf of GH Raisoni University Saikheda, I Miss Shivani Koche extend a heartful welcome to each one of you present here for the third day of Faculty Development Program Session 2. I would like to request Dean School of Science Vidya Meshram ma'am to oral welcome of today's guest speaker Dr. Nilesh Ugemuge sir.
Thank
Ma'am,
you, madam.
please.
Thank you, madam. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Meena Rajesh, madam. Registrar, Dr. Ram Doshi, sir. All deans of various schools, HODs, my dear colleagues and esteemed participants from various colleges and institutions. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you to this third day second session faculty development program on innovative teaching learning tools for academicians. In this session, we are focusing on the use of ICT for effective teaching and learning. We are thrilled and honored to have such an esteemed guest, Dr. Nilesh Ugemuge sir, with us. So, without wasting much more time, I would like to request Nilesh Ugemuge sir kindly focus on this today's topics. And once again, I welcome all the speaker, all participants, and Nilesh Ugemuge sir, and request you to guide on this topic in today's session. Thank you, sir.
Hello, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity, and thank you to GH Raisoni University Saikeda for inviting me to deliver this session. So, can I share my screen? So,
Yes,
please
you
give me
can.
right to share the screen. Content sharing
Yes.
is unavailable written here. So, please give me right to share the screen.
So there is a share option, Mr.
I think someone has shared already. Miss, there is screen from your side. If you stop, then
Yes.
definitely I'll be able to share.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to stop, then I will share.
Yes. Now you can share.
Now, yeah, yes, it's there. Just- Okay, is this visible?
Yes, sir.
Is screen
It
is
is.
visible? Yeah.
Yes, sir. It is visible.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. May I give you introduction first?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Okay. So, Dr. Nilesh Ugemuge, sir, holds the position of Assistant Professor in Department of Physics at Anand Niketan College, Anandwan, Varora, District Chandrapur. In addition to his teaching responsibilities, he currently serves as the IQAC coordinator. He is recognized PhD supervisor for physics at Gondwana University, Gadchiroli. where he is guiding 4 PhD students. He also actively contributes to academic role as a member of board of studies and a PhD thesis evaluator for the numerous institutions. Uh, Dr. Nilesh sir holds PhD degree in physics and management from RTM Nagpur University. He has an impressive academic record, having qualified 7 times for the UGC NET examination in management and social work. He has also cleared the SET examination in social work. His education journey includes a master in physics, postgraduate in human resource management from Mahatma Gandhi Labour Institute, Ahmedabad. His MA in public administration, master in social work, postgraduate diploma in training and development from ISTD New Delhi. Furthermore, he has completed DVM, CVM, Vedic mathematics from Sanskrit Vidyapit Ramtek. He is a prolific author, having published 30 books and edited over 50 books for various universities and publishers. His contribution extend to book chapters with Taylor and Francis and IGI Global. He has also published numerous research papers in reputed international journal and conferences. With over 15 years of teaching experience, he served as a reviewer for international journal published by Springer, John Valley, SAGE, Open among others. He is a member of editorial board with several publications. Over to you, sir. Now you can start the session. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, for elaborative introduction, and thank you once again to this university for inviting me to deliver a session on a very common topic, basically use of ICT for effective teaching, learning, and research. So, as we know, since COVID-19, we all are conversant with this particular topic, and we all are using this, even though when I was working with like engineering institutions, in those days also the mostly engineering faculty and the students are using ICT tools. So this is not new, but I will try to elaborate how these tools can be effectively used for teaching, learning, and research too. So, this is specifically my research team, and we are having plenty of facilities at Anand. And even though we are having many collaborations with the national and international universities, like in national, we are having collaboration with JNU, some of the IITs and some of the NITs also we are working in collaboration with them. And in last 2 year, we could able to publish more than 25 research articles in Scopus and SCI index journal. So that is what kind of the achievement we could able to produce at our very small place with the team of almost 10 to 12 students working in our laboratory. So even though you can also join, you are also welcome to join with us, and definitely we can work in collaboration so that we can move further, and we can have more development in terms of science and technology. Along with research articles, we are catering into the domain of IPR. So we have published 2 patents, and again we are filing 2 patents soon, even though many copyrights awarded to our group, and now again applied for the industrial design also. So in that way, we are working for many things related to teaching, research, and teaching and research specifically. So, friends, that is why I'm just trying to share how effectively ICT can be utilized for enhancing our effectiveness, because it's really required, as we know, as a basic as I'm also IQAC coordinator, and you know the responsibility of IQAC coordinator at any of the institutions. So beyond that, I'm still striving to handle my research group, and I'm just working with them as a team, and just I am only mentoring them. But in that particular process, we are utilizing ICT very effectively. As we know, simply we are daily we are utilizing ICT, but we have to use it specifically. Like whenever we are using the WhatsApp, whenever we are using some Gmail, so these all are nothing but the ICT. But if we work with the help of these all tools, and if we create some effective team, then definitely the utilization of this kind of the tool will be more specific, and that will gives us the specific performance. So in that way, I'll be sharing some experiences because I told you this topic is not new for anyone. So I will try to share my experiences, how ICT will be beneficial for the research and again teaching and learning too. So friends, there is a saying, कि technology is best when it brings people together. So as we know how people are now, we are here, you can see we are bringing together because I am staying at Varda, and again from Varda I am delivering lecture to Saikeda. So because it was not possible for me to travel. Now only with the help of technology we are together, and we are just trying to learn and trying to teach, trying to do the teaching and learning process. And this is only possible because of the ICT, and that is why we can say ICT is the boon for everyone. So friends, in this presentation, I'll be trying to cover in next 1 hour. That is current trends. So as we know, you may be knowing the policy of 1991, we called as LPG. That was like a liberalization, privatization, globalization, and from that we thought
Sir, sorry
as
to,
a yeah. Hello. Yes.
sir, please switch on your video so that this session
Yeah.
is
I will.
also live on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I am striving. But I think bandwidth is low. So is this visible now?
Yes, sir. Right now it is visible.
Okay, because again bandwidth problem is there, so I will try
Yeah.
switch off and switch on. Okay, will it be
If any
fine?
serious issue, then
Yeah.
you can switch off. Otherwise,
Yeah,
keep it
sure,
on.
sure, sure. No, no, no issue, no issue. If some disturbance is there, then definitely we can. Okay.
Yes.
So friends, as we know, since 1991, we are into the domain of like a global village. And because of that, we know we have adopted the liberalization, privatization, and globalization. And because of that, connected with entire world, and how we are connected, we are getting the information, we are getting the product from the entire world. That happened since 1991. But again, if we think about today's 2024, then we know the things are very drastically changed after COVID-19. So and that world we called as earlier we used to call it as a hookah world. Earlier we used to call it LPG or like a global village, but now we called it as a hookah world, because as we have witnessed during the COVID-19 pandemic, so everything is volatile, nothing is permanent. So in that way, we know what kind of the teaching we had earlier to COVID-19, and during COVID-19, and now how the teaching is going to change. So friends, there's a huge difference in terms of the mentality of the students as well. So in this era, we have to cater with them, and then definitely ICT may help us for doing this. Then again, uncertainty is there. Nothing is certain. Everything is uncertain as we know, है ना? So आज कुछ जो चल रहा है वो शायद कल रहेगा नहीं रहेगा, कल जो आएगा वो परसों रहेगा नहीं रहेगा. So things are very much uncertain. Again, complexity is there. Complexity in terms of the organizational structure. Basically, I belongs to the HR, and we know how organization is becoming complex these days. Earlier, we thought about the flat organization or the flat team, but now we are having the matrix kind of the structure. And again, and because of that, the complexity is more. And as you may be knowing, you people are working with university, how complexity is there, because we are working with aided institutions, we are working with affiliated universities, so we have less burden as compared to you. Not we can say the burden, but the work culture and the work we need to do. So again, in between that, if we do some intervention with the help of ICT, then definitely it may use for us. And again, ambiguous things are very much ambiguous. So so in this world, we have to travel, we have to work without complaining, and again beyond that, we have to minimize our stresses, because now as we know, so we are witnessing many life incidents only because of the stress. So that is what again we have to reduce. So in that case, how ICT will be useful, that we have to think. So in that way, I have many connections, and even though you people knows, So how we can connect our students with the help of like simple things like WhatsApp group, then like everybody knows about the Google Classroom and all like that, and how effectively we can utilize that. So that kind of the things we can use, and definitely we can intervene into the education system with the help of that also. Even though I'll be speaking, everybody knows like NPTEL or the Swayam kind of the platform is there, EDX, then LinkedIn Learning. So how do we take effective utilization of these all resources, and how do we pass on these all resources to our students? That also matters a lot. Sometimes we feel we may obsolete. If we give students more resources, then they may think teacher is not of use. But my dear friends, we need to remember we are a facilitator. Importance कम नहीं होगा, है ना? जो अपन सोचते हैं कि अपना एक इम्पोर्टेंस कम होगा. Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, sir.
हेलो या ओके. तो अपन जब सोचते हैं कि एक एज अ टीचर अपना इंपॉर्टेंस कम होगा, ऐसा कभी नहीं होगा. सो मैं जस्ट आई एम टेलिंग टू यंग जनरेशन ऑल्सो. आई एम ऑल्सो यंग, बट अगेन द न्यू जनरेशन हु आर कमिंग इन टू टीचिंग प्रोफेशन. सो जस्ट थिंक लाइक अ फैसिलिटेटर. We are the facilitator and we have to facilitate the students. We cannot imagine our students will behave like what and how we behave in our college days. So we had a different kind of the culture, but now the culture is different. So in that culture also we have to work with them without any kind of the complaint, and that is what kind of the thought we have to develop in our mind, and with that we have to work with them. There must be gelation in between the teaching and learning process, and again ICT will do the intermediate role in between that. And that is why we say that the ICT can play a very vital role into this. So friends, again I'll be just moving to this. As you may be knowing, during COVID-19, so don't know, like as we know, everything was stopped, but not the teaching and learning stopped, because many platforms were emerges like WebEx, then like Cisco WebEx, and then Google Meet, Zoom, then Microsoft Team, and that facilitate a lot to us. And again, many resources were there on YouTube. Then again, like a Swayam platform, EDX, Coursera, like Udemy, and students have took much benefit from that. And then with the help of these all resources, they have developed themselves, and then they are proceeding their life. So friends, and now that becomes the habit for everyone. So I feel ki we can take again, we can learn from these situations and we can proceed with that. Again, as we know, we are just the NEP is introduced since last 1 year, and we have to work with NEP. And again, NEP, if we see the NEP, then definitely, if you, I hope everybody has read the NEP document. And in NEP, there is a concept of multidisciplinary internationalization of education. And if we want to do this all, then definitely ICT may facilitate us. So early morning, like today, I got one message from my friend who is staying in Mumbai. She asked me to deliver one course, like a credit course, a credit course on research methodology. So if there is no ICT, then how I can say her, I can take entire course? Then I said, okay, I can take with the help of Google Meet or any of the kind of the platform like this. So friends, this is what we can work together. We can work within the country. We can work with the outside country also. And in that way, again, ICT will facilitate to us. अदरवाइज ये तो बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. अगर पुराने जमाने में सोचते हैं अपन तो मुंबई जाना, मुंबई में जाके पढ़ाना, रहना, आना, so that seems difficult. So now it's much easier for us. So again, as again I'll be speaking somewhat on use of ICT for technology development. I will show you some examples of development, and at the end, if time permits, I'll be trying to discuss about the take home lessons. So friends, now and in between that, if you have any questions and if you feel that questions can be answered by me, so please free to ask me. So definitely we may have the discussion, because it is very much difficult to teach the teachers. So still I am striving, and again that too offline. I can't see you, you can see me only. So friends, now coming to this slide, time matters a lot. So just I wish to share one small story with you. है ना, एक जैसे कैन आई यूज मल्टीपल लैंग्वेजेस, हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश? Yeah, organizer, can we, or just we have to move ahead with the English only? Anyone is there from the organizer?
Yes, sir, you can.
Yeah.
Any
So friends, yes, thank you. So see, time matters a lot. एक बार क्या होता है ना, एक जैसे नॉर्मल एक्सपेरिमेंट, एक छोटा सा यूटेंसिल लेता है और उसमें एक फ्रॉग को डाल देता है विथ वाटर, एंड नीचे से उसको फायर बर्न कर देता है। तो इनिशियली व्हाट हैपेंस कि फ्रॉग को थोड़ा इनिशियली जैसे पानी थोड़ा सा मतलब थोड़ा हीट होने लगता है तो उसको अच्छा लगता है, फ्रॉग फ्रॉग जस्ट ट्राई टू एंजॉय। तब वो सोचता नहीं है कि मैं इस पानी के बाहर निकल जाऊं या कोई डेंजर मेरे लिए है सामने, वो सोचता ही नहीं। अगेन थोड़ा नीचे से फायर तो आनी है, अगेन थोड़ा सा पानी एडजस्ट विथ हिज बॉडी, चलो मैं सर्कमस्टेंसेस के साथ में इसके साथ एडजस्ट कर लूं, तो ये भी वो सोचता कि इसको मैं एडजस्ट कर लूं। बट व्हाट हैपेंड एट द एंड व्हेन वाटर गेट बॉइल्ड, and at that moment that frog neither have energy to come out of the water, and only option was there to die inside the water. And with this story, the moral of this story, just I am trying to tell you, in our teaching we are always वो आ रहा है, MIS आ रहा है, ERP आ रहा है, देन अगेन रिसर्च करना पड़ रहा है, स्कोपस में पब्लिश करना पड़ रहा है, देन अगेन इम्पैक्ट फैक्टर इतना चाहिए, SCI चाहिए। सो माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, इंस्टेड ऑफ कंप्लेनिंग, ट्राई टू इनकलकेट अमंग अवरसेल्व्स कि मैं ये कैसे कर पाऊंगा। कैन वी हैव सम कोलैबोरेशंस? मगर कोलैबोरेशंस है, अच्छे कोलैबोरेशंस है इस, एंड अगेन द कोलैबोरेशन इज रियली पॉसिबल विद द हेल्प ऑफ ICT। तो good research papers. So I am telling you, I started working at a very small place like Anandwan in 2019, and where there was a very scared facilities. So I started working with my 2 3 students of the post graduation. I'm working for UG, PG and a PhD program. So we have started working now. During last 4 year, we made a laboratory of 50 lakhs. That college has funded us. We don't have any external funding. They thought we have the capabilities and we are doing something. And even though beyond that, you may be knowing, we are the, I'm working with government aided college where there is no necessity of like a SCI paper and the scopus. Nobody is thinking for that. We may get promoted if we do some minimum points and all like that as per the CAS. But still, we thought we can do and we have to do the best, because whenever my student will enter into their career, so they have to perform, because they may start working with some private universities, because in NEP, as you may be knowing, this affiliation system will be abolished day by day, and then definitely the students will have to work in a private universities or the private education system. And for that there is a essential, there is a need of like a good quality research, and again the patents, copyrights and whatever the rest of the IPRs. And with that thought we have started working, and I just said to the organizer, in last 2 year you can check our like a Google Scholar profile. I think more than 20 plus Scopus and SCI articles we have published, out of which the highest impact factor is I think around 6.4 for the Journal of Alloys and Compounds published by the elsewhere. तो ये थोड़ा थोड़ा, एंड अगेन इन दैट केस ऑल्सो वी थॉट कि हमें हमारे पास कुछ कमी है, we are not the theoretician, so we took benefit from one of the professor of JNU. So we did work together. We have done experimental part. He has done a theory along with his students, and then we have combined into the paper. And then finally that paper got published in a very excellent journal. So my dear friends, I'm telling you, try to make many collaborations so that you may have good research. तो उसमें एंड अगेन बिकॉज ऑफ कोलैबोरेशन व्हाट में हैपन कि आपको छोटा छोटा पोर्शंस करना पड़ेगा, आपको सारी चीजें आने की जरूरत नहीं होती है, एंड दैट इज व्हाट द ब्यूटी ऑफ कोलैबोरेशन, बेनिफिट ऑफ द कोलैबोरेशन। तो ये अगर अपन करना सीखते हैं तो डेफिनेटली वी कैन मूव इट। सो दैट इज व्हाई आई एम सेइंग हियर कि चेंज बिफोर चेंज, अदरवाइज चेंज विल चेंज यू, है ना। बदल के पहले बदलो, नहीं तो बदल ही आपको बदल देगा। So with this we have to change. So let us jump while we still have the strength. So friends, with this note we can move ahead. So already I have shared the current trends in VUCA world. because the world is like a volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. So where what is the need of today's? There is a huge need of quality education. So there is still question on education system. There is still question on quality of education, and we know how students are coming out of the system, and we are blaming to student. Are we thinking what we are doing, how we are imparting to them? So this is the right time where we need to think. So again, facing lots of challenges to degradation of the quality of education. So again, the quality of educations are just like degrading. तो ये degradation of education अपने को रोकना पड़ेगा. We have to work. Sometimes we think अरे students नहीं आते हैं तो हमको उनको pass करना है. Why to pass them? So let them clear, let them learn, and definitely they will be able to become good educator. So that is what we need to do. We have to change at our end. Then again, employability is the big issue because students are getting only black and white paper that is called as a mark sheet. Are they getting real knowledge? Are they getting real skills? Are they develop their competencies? Are they having like a knowledge, skills, attitude, and habits? So this is really what we need to do as a teacher. Then again, innovation and creativity matters a lot. काम करना पड़ेगा, innovative चीजें होनी चाहिए. Now I am telling you, in my laboratory, every students had started their journey 2 years back. And again, I told you, every students is eligible to submit the thesis in 2 years with more than 3, 4, or the 5 publications. SCI publication. Now they are in the process of IPR. Some students is having copyright, then the design rights they have applied, like patent they have published. So that is what. And now afterwards, after 1 year, now the third year is devoted for the IPR, and in fourth year we are moving towards the commercialization of the product which we have developed in our laboratory. So in that way, we have to think from the development of the product to commercialization. So if we do the things like that, then definitely our research will help us help to the society. Otherwise, research will only produce the degree holders. And then again, we are saying, so PhD करके कोई फायदा नहीं है, PhD degree कोई काम की नहीं है. So this kind of the thought we have to inculcate, and if we do it, so definitely everything will be useful. So again, design thinking, collaboration, as I have just shared with you, and in everywhere ICT helps. आपको आपको पता है कि लिंक्डइन इज व्हाट, इट्स अगेन आईसीटी टूल. सो हाउ डू यू यूज इट? आपके लिंक्डइन में फॉलोअर्स कौन है, आप किसको फॉलो करते हो? तो आर वी गेटिंग मोर इनसाइट फ्रॉम देम? तो उनसे अपने को ज्यादा सीखने को मिल रहा है क्या? तो ये सब चीजें अपने को सोचना पड़ेगा. सो वी हैव टू फॉलो द नेटवर्क्स लाइक लिंक्डइन एंड ऑल लाइक. So friends, now coming back to this, so you can see here demand and need, and we have to cater for them. So as we know, our education system is like this, and everybody, I hope nobody is like a disagree with me. So here, what we are doing, we as a teacher, we are trying to teach our students, and we are thinking all students are equal. But and again, what here in this particular example, this teacher is trying to teach these all animals how to climb a tree. And my question is that which animal climb a tree very effectively? Can anyone tell me? So that we can have some interaction. Otherwise तो बंद हो जाता है, पता ही नहीं कि ये आईसीटी में, ये आईसीटी का ड्रॉबैक्स है कि यहाँ पे कौन सुन रहा है, कौन सुना रहा है, कौन नहीं सुन रहा है, that doesn't matter. So can you respond for this question? Yes, which animal will climb a tree very much effectively? Very simple question. No, sir, you can write in a chat also. I can see your chat.
Monkey.
Monkey. Okay, so monkey is again one response. Again, anyone, any response? Yeah, okay, good. We can consider it's a good response. Again, parrot is there who can climb very effectively. But what about the elephant? What about the fish? What about the dog? So they are not able to climb a tree very much effectively. The same thing is happening with our students. Are we categorizing them? Are we categorizing them? Answer is no, we never. So, so can we use ICT to categorize them? So which I am doing usually. So whenever students are coming into my class in their first year of their graduation, so we do some Google Docs or we do some questionnaires, and we are trying to know about their inclination towards the career, and in which like a broader aspects we are just putting. The first aspect is about the higher education, means after graduations are they thinking for their post graduation, or they are thinking for like any kind of the higher education. Then again, are they willing to prepare for the competitive examination, or the like some means for administration, or they are they just wish to become the entrepreneur. And on the basis of that, if we can think we are having the class of 60 students, we may get broadly 20 students in first category, 20 in second category, and 20 in third category. And now on the basis of that, we are doing this for the number of classes, and on the basis of that, we are making their groups. And once we make their group, then we can do the interventions which may be required, which may be or which is really associated डोमेन. तो उनके डोमेन साथ जो है, मैं okay, am I audible? Am I
Yes, sir.
audible?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So friends, can we do this? Can we do this small exercise with the help of ICT? आपको लगता है कि इफेक्टिव एक्सरसाइज है? हमेशा मतलब मैंने बताया ना, कंप्लेंट करने से अच्छा है सॉल्यूशन फाइंड आउट करना बहुत अच्छा होता है. तो अपन सॉल्यूशन फाइंड आउट करने की कोशिश करते हैं. तो ये अगर छोटा सा अपन एक एक्सरसाइज करते हैं अपने यहाँ, सपोज इमेजिन करते हैं कि फर्स्ट ईयर में 10 क्लासेस है, 10 में 600 स्टूडेंट्स है, और अपन अभी 600 स्टूडेंट्स विल बी डिवाइडेड टू 3 कैटेगरीज. तो वी आर हैविंग द कैटेगरिकली स्टूडेंट्स in category 1, 2 and 3, and according to their category we can plan some sessions for them. We can plan some, or we can provide some online resources to them if they wish to prepare or wish to become the entrepreneur. So we can arrange some sessions of entrepreneurs. अपना क्या होता है, एक आधे एंटरप्रेन्योर को अपन ने अगर कॉलेज में लेक्चर के लिए बुला लिया, गेस्ट लेक्चर, वॉट एवर द नेम वी आर गिविंग, तो व्हाट वी डू, जो क्लास खाली दिख रहा है उसको जाके जबरदस्ती से बिठा बिठा देते हैं. सो व्हाई टू डू द थिंग्स लाइक दैट? सो बेटर है एक आधा दिन कंप्लीट डिवोट कर, लाइक सैटरडे डिवोट कर दो, और डिवोट करके कॉलेज में लाइक 3 स्पीकर या 6 स्पीकर को बुला लो. ऑलरेडी वी हैव द कैटेगरिकली डिवाइडेड स्टूडेंट्स इनटू 3 कैटेगरीज, और अपने अपने कैटेगरीज में जिन बच्चों को जाना है उस कैटेगरी में हेलो, एम आई ऑडिबल? हेलो.
Yes, sir.
हाँ. सो कैन वी, आर यू, डू यू एग्री विथ मी कि अगर करते स्टूडेंट्स स्टूडेंट को एक इंटरेस्ट भी क्रिएट होगा कि मेरे काम की चीजें मुझे मिल रही है. सो आई विल मींस यू विल डू फ्रॉम द कमिंग सेशन. तो आप कैटेगरिकली करना शुरू, कैटेगरिकली ग्रुप बनाइए और उनके डिमांड के बेसिस पे मतलब उनको सप्लाई करना शुरू करिए. सो डेफिनेटली दे विल बी हैप्पी विद द इंस्टीट्यूशंस, दे with the faculty, and they will have the good kind of the learning. Another thing, can you tell me what Newton is observing here? This is the Newton. I am a physicist, and because of like my profession is physics, so I feel always Newton is our father. Yeah. So what he is looking? Can anyone tell me what he is observing? Yes, please. Simple questions है. Newton कर रहे हैं. Yes? No answer? Nobody is here in a meet? I'm always this particular question in my class. So mostly students are saying ki how apple is falling down, and again how the laws of like a gravitation is there and all. But do you have any other response for question? Yes, please. I'll be stopping. मैं बहुत ज़्यादा देर बात नहीं करूँगा. I will wind up by 3:45. Yes. मुझे ऑनलाइन लेक्चर देना मुझे बिल्कुल ज़्यादा पसंद नहीं है. So please. Okay, no answer. So friends, here एक simple answer मैंने observing like how apple is why not good. But at the same time, if you think about this particular picture, then Newton is observing if apple is falling down, then why moon is not falling down? Which force is there in between the earth and moon? Which force is there in any of in our solar system? Which holds every star or the planets and all? So this is again the big question. So in that way, we have to think differently, and that we have to tell our students how to think differently so that their acumen will be developed. And that we can do with the help of ICT. This is what like PowerPoint presentation is one of the means, and that again comes under the ICT. So where you can see, can anyone tell me what exactly this picture means? What is this? प्लीज पटापट अगर थोड़े रिस्पॉन्सेस आएंगे तो मुझे भी मजा आएगी. Yes. No answer. Okay, so let it be. I hope the participants are not much interesting. So let it be. So friends, here you can see this particular scientist is trying to demonstrate how the pressure pump works. And with the help of that, while giving the demonstration, he is giving demonstration in a very wrong way. So he kept one bird on the top, and then he's trying to just like create a pressure or release the pressure. And in that case, you can see how that bird died. And this is the wrong way of experimentation, wrong way of demonstration. And because of that, you may see someone are not interested at all to learn what exactly happening. Some are scared about this, how this is the way to demonstrate, and someone are excited. They are excited to learn the science, and this happens everywhere. This happens with our students also. So in that case, how do we do the intervention? That matters a lot. So this is what our role of teacher, and that we can do. So friends, I'll be trying to share some of the ICT tools or the effective ICT tools for effective teaching and learning process. I hope you may be using the Mentimeter. Have you used Mentimeter sometimes? Mentimeter is one of the excellent apps where you can get the progress. As you may be knowing, there is one good technique of the teaching learning. For the teaching, basically we called as a brainstorming, where we are trying to collect many responses, where we are trying to collect the responses from the students, and then out of which we are coming to certain conclusion for the best one. Yes, someone wish to speak? Hello. हेलो, उधर से आवाज ब्रेक हो रहा है. हेलो. Okay, am I audible? Am I audible? Vidya ma'am, am I audible? Anju ma'am, am I audible? Okay, so there are some tools like a Mentimeter. Then again, with the help of that, we can collect the responses. Like, brainstorming technique. Then again, there is a mind map. With the help of that, we can have the many branching kind of the thing, how the things are emerging, how to explain the applications, how to explain the theories related to one of the topic that we can explain with the help of mind map. And mind map is a very fantastic tool to show that. Then again, you may be knowing about the GIF files. So whenever we are trying to teach the semiconductor physics to the students, it's very much difficult to show the electron and holes and how they recombine once we apply the potential difference. It's much difficult. So again, in that case also, so if we show the GIF files, then there are many GIF files available on internet. And with the help of that, once we apply the potential difference, we can see how the recombination of the electrons and holes will be takes place. Then again, this is the one of the example. Even though when we try to teach like a polarizability, or when we try to teach the like a dipole, like a dielectrics, and then again in that case also this matters a lot. Then again magnetism. So we may get many GIF files so that we can utilize. Then simulations are best to use, as you may be knowing. So with the help of simulations, like a pilot is just becoming trained, and there are many things. So these type of the simulations or the simulators we can develop, where we can get many solutions for making teaching and learning interactive. Again, you may be knowing about the gamma presentations. So in case of the gamma presentation, just you give the input, you will get entire slides over there, how your presentations will be, what kind of the contents would be there in your presentation, how the graphics would be. So everything you will be getting. And now you may be knowing every tool is associated with the artificial intelligence, AI. And because of that, or with the help of that, we can teaching learning very much effective. Canva, even though yesterday we had the discussion in our group, in our active research group. So I was asking to our students how to create better picture for the review papers. And you may be knowing, in review article, now the pictorial representation is very much effective. Even though I may share some papers published by our students, they are doing pictorial representations very effectively. And then graphical abstract, then the process of synthesis and all. And because of that, the acceptance rate is more. So friends, also you can adopt, and it happens only because of the ICT. They are utilizing PowerPoint, they are utilizing like Origin software and rest of the softwares like. Then again, Zoom Meet, Google Meet as we are utilizing. Then the Quillbot you may be knowing for the paraphrasing, so that we can use. Then the for plagiarism also there are many softwares. So in that way, ICT may help us for our teaching, learning, and research, and other tools already everybody knows how this can be effectively used. So friends, in research also we can use some common tools like everybody knows, but we know the MS Office. We are using this, the Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. But are we using all the functions present into the Word, Excel, and PowerPoint? Always answer is no. Even though if someone asks me, then also I said, "Okay, answer is no." So we have to explore them. Now this particular MS Office is also associated with. They will show us many kind. Okay, so LaTeX software that is typically for writing man and some also, so there is no need of formatting once we fit the program. Then like MATLAB, Scilab, as you may be knowing, for mathematical equations, and even though we can get much graphics from these also. Then again, another software is SPSS, like a statistical packages for social sciences. So it's again effective tool developed by the IBM, you may be knowing, and with the help of that, we can calculate many parameters. Then like structure equation modeling, SEM, or the R software, you may be knowing. So these all are the ICT tools which are effectively used in research as well as teaching. So friends, that we can use. Again, in addition to that, you may be knowing, as I have shared initially also, there are some resources You can see some resources. Everybody knows like NPTEL. So with the help of NPTEL, I hope you may have done many courses. I have done more than 20 courses from NPTEL. I'm having much learning from NPTEL and still striving to do some courses with NPTEL or the Swayam. And it's a good, excellent courses wherein we can learn from the IITs. So my dear friends, we have to do it. And अपने pace में अपने समय के साथ में अपन पढ़ सकते हैं. Then another thing is Swayam. So we can learn like basically I am the management grad. I like management. So I'm trying to learn from the IIMs and IITs professors. So definitely that is again one of the good platform. EDX, Coursera, YouTube. As you may be knowing, there are many channels on YouTube. So we can learn many things. Udemy, then again virtual lab you may be knowing. So laboratory, many experiments can perform with the help of ICT, with the help of computer, virtually without any experimentation. And we are getting much good results and much good understanding that is specifically developed by Amruta University, IIT Bombay, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Kanpur, and many IITs. Like another platform is there like IIT Bombay X. So on IIT Bombay X also we can learn many things. So friends, with the help of this all the tools we can competencies. And what type of the competencies we have to develop the KSAs, or we call it the cash: knowledge, skills, attitude, and sometimes H is the habit we are using. So develop habit of reading the self-help books also. So these all things we can do with the help of the ICT. And as you may be knowing, there is a good platform created by the IIT Kharagpur for reading books. They have plenty of books, and you may have the link for that. Even though I can share if you don't have. So friends, and with the help of that, we can read many books. And if we read books, as we always say, the books are the best friend for us. And good readers are good leaders. So if you want to become good leader, then read books. So this is again possible with the help of ICT. So in that way, we can utilize ICT very much effectively. So but for that, what we need to do? So the first one is that if we have some objective where we wish to reach, and once we have decided that objective, then we have to come out of our comfort zone. कि भाई मेरे को बहुत सारे लोग ये बोलते हैं कि मेरे को चौक और डस्टर नहीं है तो मैं पढ़ाई नहीं पाता हूँ. अरे चौक और डस्टर सही में चौक डस्टर नहीं बाबा, सही में चौक और डस्टर अगर नहीं है तो मैं पढ़ाई नहीं पाता हूँ. कितने दिन ऐसा चलेगा कि चौक और डस्टर नहीं है? तो पता है अपने को कि चौक और डस्टर से अगर अपन पढ़ाते तो स्टूडेंट सोचने लगते हैं कि कितने पुराने जमाने के टीचर्स है. सो एट द सेम टाइम वी हैव टू यूज द आईसीटी. एक आईसीटी अपने को यूज करके ही पढ़ाना पड़ेगा, बट वी कैन टेक help of chalk and duster or the whiteboard and marker and all like that. So that comfort zone, we have to come out of that. Then once we come out of that comfort zone, then we can enter into fear zone. थोड़ा सा fear लगेगा how to use that, then again we are not conversant and all like that. But if we started working, then definitely we will be able to cope up with that. And then again we are entering into learning zone where we can deal with some challenges and problem. We can acquire some new skills and we can extend our comfort zone. And once we cross this learning zone, then we are entering into growth zone, and where we can find the purpose of life, and then we can live the dreams. We can enjoy our profession. Otherwise, I found many people, they are only cursing the teaching profession, research profession. Why we enter? Even though initially I thought like that, but after started working on many platforms, on many areas, then I thought that there is no profession which is at par with the teaching, where we can do many things, where we can implement, where we can see the results also. So in that way, my dear friends, try to come out of your comfort zone and then try to enter into the growth zone. So that matters a lot. Now, with this note, now moving ahead towards the ICT for education, and it's a paradigm shift. As we know, when I went to IIT Bombay in 2011 and came back to my college, in those days I was working with engineering college, and I was telling my colleagues about the plagiarism. So nobody was aware about it. Like just it is the case of 13, 14 years back. Nobody was aware about the plagiarism. They were thinking, they were saying what exactly it is, why it is necessary. And now, my dear friends, now you may be knowing, if we wish to submit our research article to any of the SCI Scopus journal, then the level of plagiarism must be less than 15%. अगर उससे ज्यादा है तो अपने आप वो आपको बोल देते हैं कि टेक्सचुअल ओवरलैप इज मोर, दैट इज व्हाई वी कैन नॉट एक्सेप्ट योर आर्टिकल इन दिस पर्टिकुलर जर्नल। और इन अ प्रेजेंट फॉर्म अगर आपको सही में और से रिकम्युनिकेट करना है, so let's reduce the level of textual overlap, and that must be less than 15%. So, and where again we know the how ICT is useful for this particular case also. So in that way, ICT has many applications. So again, you may be knowing the MIS ERP Rysoni is doing better in terms of the MIS and enterprise resource planning kind of the software where they are having the program for attendance monitoring, internal evaluation, and student performance. So this is what you can see the timeline, how education system got transformed with respect to time and impact. As we know initially, है ना, पेड़ के नीचे पढ़ते थे. Then again, as we know, so another generation where there was a mail. Then again, you know, the telephony, then the television, then the satellite communication, and now we know the because of internet we are connected here very easily. So with this we have to move ahead. And now, as we know, so because of this, how that got shape and how it is being impacted. So as still I remember when I was working with engineering institutions. So in those days, I was the coordinator for remote center, where the technology was like there was a lecture from IIT Bombay and IIT Kanpur, and again that lecture was through like they required one computer, like one mic system, and then again one camera, a good quality camera, and again then they used to deliver the lecture and we used to display that particular lecture in our classroom. But now, my dear friends, you may be knowing just simply with the help of Google Meet, there is no need of the like only there is a need of mobile or there is a need of laptop, no need of extra camera, no need of extra mic system and all like that. And we are having very effective and impactful lecture. Now you can see how the system is going to change, and how do we move ahead. So this is what kind of the impact. And again, every IIT is thinking about how to utilize ICT for the betterment of the teachers and students. And because of that, they have developed many tools, many things. And even though now I am part of one of their program like Sati, IIT Kanpur, they have one program like a Sati, where we have to translate text from English to our regional languages. Might be Marathi, Hindi, Gujarati, whatever the language is there. So in that way, they are still working for the betterment of the student community. So again, you may be knowing some initiatives of the government related to ICT, like Swayam and all like that. So again, after that, as we know, the instead of only classroom teaching or the e-learning, there must be requirement of the blended mode of learning, and that facilitates a lot. And with the help of that, we can get or the students can develop much more. So that is what are really required. And dear friends, we must be a lifelong learner. And to become the lifelong learner, हमेशा तो अपने लिए कोई क्लासरूम नहीं मिलेगी, हमेशा तो अपना एडमिशन नहीं लेंगे, but अपन with the help of Swayam, with the help of many platform, we can work. So you can see this. So this just I am everybody knows this how it is flexible, then the self pace, ये कोई बात करने की ये नहीं लगता मुझे, that is why I'm skipping. It's a very common topic, but I'm trying at my level best to share many things with you. So friends, now where to start? So yeah, this is my one of the favorite slide. Where to start? Sometimes we are thinking we are stuck up. अभी AI आ गया, मैं AI को कैसे यूज करूँ, है ना? तो AI को यूज करना बड़ा डिफिकल्ट लगता है. So I will share one simple क्या करते हैं कि तीन पॉट में, एक पॉट में अंडा लेते हैं, एक पॉट में गाजर लेते हैं, एक पॉट में कॉफी लेते हैं. तीनों भी पॉट में इक्वल पानी डाल देते हैं और नीचे से उसको फायर लगा देते हैं. सो व्हाट हैपेंस कि जो पानी है, तो पानी ने क्या कर दिया कि जैसे आपको पता है एग्स, तो पहले तो बाहर से बहुत लाइक हार्ड था. नाउ यू मे बी नोइंग वंस वी ब्रेक द कवर देन इट बिकम्स द सॉफ्ट. Whereas like a carrot, गाजर जो है बाहर से पहले बहुत हार्ड था, now it becomes the soft. But what about the coffee? So water cannot change the coffee bean, neither make a soft, neither make a hot. But what happened? That coffee bean changes the color and the smell of the water. So likewise, my dear friends, we have to be like coffee bean so that we can do good intervention, we can do better interventions among the students, and that is why I feel ki coffee bean approach is the best to utilize ICT. And then again, with the help of that, we can come out of the traditional and we can move towards the advance with the help of ICT so that classroom teaching must be effective. So as we know, the ICT in R&D, so we can use ICT in R&D. So simple thing to search, identify, research problem. मैं आपको पहले से ही बोला कि अगर आपको कुछ पूछना है तो definitely you can, so that I can give specific answer. So for making the synopsis, ICT helps. For effective literature review, also ICT helps. You may be knowing if we do the scopus. So if we write the keyword, then also scopus will give us the much insight. Then use of softwares, paper writing to publication. So how ICT use. So then again, so as everybody knows, okay, how that ICT was much popular during the COVID-19 and all. And these are the trends which we can see from the ICT. And again, in like you may be knowing, online universities or the online learning, online degrees is also permissible as per the NEP 2020. And again, because of that, you may be knowing so how education is drastically changing. And even though if we wish to have multiple courses which we cannot import, then also the students can opt that courses and they can do some credit or score some credit from the Swayam and PTEL kind of the platform, and where again the like in NEP also ICT plays a very vital role. So again, as you may be knowing, under which that they have created NETF, National Educational Technology Forum, where there is an intervention of the ICT is there. So I'm not speaking much on this because we you all are aware about NEP and there may be some sessions on NEP also. So now let me share for next 10 minutes how this ICT is used for the development of technology. So here you can see some technologies there like a cloud physician, a smart ICU solution you can see here. So it's again intervention of the ICT, and with the help of that, it's an excellent project run by Dr. Dhruva Joshi and Dr. Dilip Raman. So they can monitor ICUs with the help of ICTs, and again they have connected 3 lakhs ICU beds. And as you may be knowing, getting ICU bed was much difficult during the pandemic. So during pandemic also they help us a lot to many patients. So friends, this is what the again the use of ICT, and our students can create this type of the platform, and that is why I'm sharing with you. Another thing is another product is there like a dozy, so doses monitoring and all again with the help of the like ICT. So that platform I have already told you about it. Then again Niramai is again the solution for a novel breast cancer. So again that can be used that can use the AI and ML. So it's again another good product. So there are many products which can be driven by ICT, and that can makes a wonder that and that have made the wonder also. So just I would like to suggest you one of the best book to read about innovation, like a of innovation going from Jugaad to excellence by Rishikesh T. Krishnan and Vinay Daborkar. Rishikesh T. Krishnan is director of IIM Bangalore now. So you can read this book, and some of the pictures I have taken from NIF, National Innovation Foundation. You can see how the technological interventions is there, and how the low cost technology can be developed. So here also you may see some use of the ICT. So friends, after coming to this particular IPR slides, so try to develop your patent, try to do your copyrights, trademarks, or the design, so that that may be considered as your own property, and that must helpful to you for your career. And at the end, I say कि ICT and e-learning offers opportunity to raise educational standards in schools and HEIs. तो दोनों भी जगह पे ICT का बहुत ज़्यादा बहुत बड़ा रोल है. ICT tools are really many tools are available for teaching and learning, and that closes the gap of digital divide. Then again, involvement of teachers and parents is important. Then school and HEIs will need to funding, access and training. So both जरूरी है. And then again, Raisoni is doing that. So really, thanks to Raisoni for conducting this type of the training, and congratulate you all for organizing this type of the training. And at the end, I wish to give you take home lessons. So these take home lessons from my one of the favorite Rod. And in that book, that author gives us the lifesavers approach. Savers means S is silence, A is affirmation. So silence, as you know, how it plays the role whenever we are in turbulence. Then affirmation, you must have the positive affirmation. Then visualization, you can visualize where you wish to wish to go and how you wish to go. Then the exercise, so how exercise plays role. Then reading matters a lot because readers can make you a best leaders, and scribing, writing also matters a lot. So my dear friends, with this note, I hope you can follow these all. You can follow some, you can read some good books like Atomic Habits by James Clear and all. Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy, it's again excellent book. You can follow some time management template. So now again, earlier I used to this type of the template in my pocket. Now I am using one of maybe knowing the notepad or the tiny notes, and with the help of that I'm managing the things mostly. So again, I am just shifted from hard copy to ICT, even though you can utilize that where you can note down the things to do, and definitely you can plan and execute the things on time. So this is what the time management template. So at the end I say कि नजर को बदलो तो नजारे बदल जाते हैं, नजर को बदलो तो नजारे बदल जाते हैं, सोच को बदलो तो सितारे बदल जाते हैं, कश्तियां बदलने की जरूरत नहीं, दिशा को बदलो तो किनारे खुद ब खुद बदल जाते हैं. With this note, let me thanks Raisoni group of institutions for giving me an opportunity. Then again, my very beloved Dr. Vidya Mishram madam for giving me this opportunity, Anju Naidu madam, and again the Thakre madam and rest of the faculty members who were in touch with me for just joining with their program and sharing my thoughts over here. So thank you once again. So now forum is open for question and answer. Thank you. Over to organizer.
Thank you, sir. So anyone, if you have any question, you can ask. I think nobody has no doubt, no question. Over to you, Yogita ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Hello. Thank you, sir. We had some time to say thanks for your wonderful lecture, sir. It is a it is my proud privilege to give a vote of thanks on the behalf of School of Science at Greenhouse University, Cycle. Thank you, sir. I want to I mean, the host to thanks Nilesh Ugemuge, sir, for the wonderful lectures and the use of ICT tools in the education. Thank you, sir. It is we are getting a knowledge how we can use the ICT tools in the teaching, learning, and also in the research and the development. Nowadays, these are necessary tools for the everyone to understand the things. And it is an, we can say, it is an name the scenario to understand the role of the city in our teaching and learning. Thank you, sir, for this wonderful patience lecture. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
So it's my pleasure, ma'am. Can I leave the meeting?
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, sir.
हेलो हेलो
हेलो।
हाँ, हेलो, आवाज आ रही है क्या? हाँ, मैडम
हाँ
सर
मैम।
लेफ्ट लेफ्ट हो गए
सर,
क्या?
हाँ हाँ लेफ्ट हो गए सर।
हो गया सब वोटर है?
हाँ 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 हो गया है।
ओके ओके, वो
हाँ
कौन था मेरा? So all the participants can leave the room. हाँ, वो बायोटेक्नोलॉजी वालों ने वो ऐसा भेजा है, ना तो उस पे क्या करना है उसका, फिर उसका नाम लोगो और वो पीओ वगैरह दिया है, प्रोग्राम आउटकम वगैरह सब। ये फिर एक देगा तो फिर दूसरे को भी देना पड़ेगा। हाँ, वो तो सरकार ने दिया था ना रेफरेंस के लिए। बुक रिकमेंडेशन डालना है क्या उसमें? फिर ये कितना डालते रहेंगे, एमएससी हुए हैं तो उनको तो मालूम है ना कौन से बुक कौन से लग किसको हम कैसे डालेंगे, उनको वो ढूंढने दो। और ये साधना ने अभी ज्वाला जी का दिया, वो मैंने बनाया वगैरह, मैं आपको ज्वाला जी का वो साधना मैडम ने क्या दिया मैडम, उसने अभी वो जल्दी जल्दी में बनाया हुआ दिख रहा है मुझे। सिर्फ 4 सब्जेक्ट है उसमें, ज्वालॉजी की इसमें मैडम। सेल बायोलॉजी, डेवलपमेंट बायोलॉजी, जेनेटिक्स और ये अप्लाइड बायोलॉजी, 5 सब्जेक्ट। इतने सब्जेक्ट पढ़ते हैं हम। आपको भेजे क्या उन्होंने? मैंने शिशिर वाला उसमें ज्यादा सब्जेक्ट है ना। हाँ, अच्छा है उनका। और उन्होंने तो आधे घंटे में तो दिया मैडम मुझे उस दिन बना के। ये योगी योगिता मैडम क्या बोलती हैं, वो उनको बताएंगे नहीं तो ये कैसे होगा। हम उनको भेजे है ना, अभी उनको भी है। मैंने उन सवेरे बोला कि वो कौन सा भेज रहे, तो तुम चेक किए क्या अभी तक? वो कुछ भी नहीं, अभी लगा कि वो उधर गई तो अभी उधर ही बैठे रहेंगे। उधर बुलाते नहीं, हो गया ना अभी प्रोग्राम। अरे नायडू मैडम, दादी हमारा बोलती मैं क्या क्या करूँगी, मैं नहीं दे रही बोलती, और मैं मीटिंग भी नहीं करूँगी अभी खुद। ये विनायक सर क्यों नहीं करते? बजट कैसे करेंगे मैडम ये? प्लीज भेजो, मैं बोल देती हूँ काइंडली अप्रूव बजट ऑफ दिस एक्स्ट्रा मेंबर, मेल कर देती हूँ मैं उनको। और कंप्यूटर साइंस के लिए कौन रखेंगे मेंबर, है ना? हाँ तो फिर ये तुम लिस्ट दे दो, मैं उनको बोलती हूँ काइंडली अप्रूव द बजट फॉर द एक्सटर्नल कमिटी मेंबर फॉर बीओएस। मैं मेल डाल देती हूँ, हम क्या करेंगे? और वो डीन रिसर्च ही वहां पे बोलते हैं, वो भी क्या बोले, नहीं आपके स्कूल को तुम, और ये कंबाइन उनके पीएचडी सेल से जाना चाहिए ना। हाँ, क्या पता नहीं, मैंने वो लिस्ट वो मुझे भेज दो, मैं टेबल में डाल देती हूँ वो सर का नाम बोल के, वैसे टेबल। हाँ कर दे दो फिर उसको। हाँ हाँ, मुझे अभी भेजना है करके उनको। ठीक है। हाँ। हेलो अनूप, पूजा। अरे तो आपका प्रोग्राम